I showed up to my cousin's engagement party with a bottle of Cabernet and this promise in my head. Be nice. The hall looked like a Pinterest board exploded, garlands, candles, neon sign that said better together. Everyone kept whispering about finally meeting her fiancé, the guy who lights up every room. And then I saw him. He was already smiling at me. Big, endless, like chandelier bright, too bright. His cheeks didn't pinch. His eyes didn't crease. It wasn't a real smile. It looked stapled on. My stomach dropped. Maybe I just see faces too fast, too sharp. Like a curse, that wasn't joy. That was hiding. I told myself I was being cynical. I do that. See the loose thread in a sweater and start pulling. But the longer I watched him, the stranger it got. People lined up like it was a receiving line. My aunt leaned in and said, "You're so handsome when you smile." He didn't answer, didn't nod, just bared those teeth straight, uniform, piano key perfect. My cousin carried the conversation about caterers, venues. She laughed. He's shy with new people. He just nodded, smile glued on. Like someone had wound him up with one expression and that was all he knew. He smiled through the toasts. Smiled when the MC joked about marriage being a life sentence. Smiled when a kid smeared frosting down his sleeve. I even tried to pull him in. Asked where he grew up, what he did for work, whether he liked dogs. Nothing. Just that damn grin. I leaned toward my sister. "Something's off." She rolled her eyes. "He's fine, he's polite. You just think everyone's lying." "I didn't say lying," I whispered. "I said wrong." Her look shut me down. The look that says, "Stop ruining this." We've always been like that. When we were kids, I warned her about the neighbor's dog. She kept petting it until it bit her thumb. Since then, I'm dramatic, she's reasonable. It's not just dogs. I notice things too fast. Shifts, voices, eyes, people holding back. I get called paranoid, until I'm not. The caterer set down sliders, tiny brownies. The music picked up. Across the room, he ate with his teeth still showing like the food was being swallowed by the grin itself. And I felt this gross, childish lurch in my stomach. Not fear, not yet. Just that animal alarm you get when something moves wrong. I tried again. "So, you're into hiking, right? Sunrise trails?" My cousin had mentioned the proposal story. He turned that grin on me. No warmth, no blink, no reply. Just silence shaped like a smile. Then my cousin swooped in, laughing, grabbing his arm. "He's just quiet at parties," she said. "He's amazing one-on-one. He changed my life." I wanted to believe her. I really did. "I'm happy for you," I said. Because what else do you say in a room lit for celebration? But then he widened the grin just a fraction, and I swear it aimed straight through me. That's when I excused myself, told myself I was spiraling, needed air. Slipped into the back where the caterers were. The back room was all white light and refrigerator hums. I pressed my palms to the cold metal table, grounding myself. Stared at plastic containers of berries, watched condensation bead and slide down the sides. Normal. Too normal. Then the hum shifted, like the room exhaled. I turned, and he was there, right in the doorway, still smiling. I tried to joke. Guess we both needed a break from the dance floor. My voice sounded like somebody else's. Too casual. Too thin. I babbled about sliders, about how lucky he was, how lucky we all were. My words spilled out, then died in the air. He didn't blink, didn't nod. The grin just hung there. Too still, too sharp, like a neon light buzzing before it bursts. And then his face dropped, not softened, dropped, like a mask falling off its hook. The cheeks sagged, Skin glossy, wrong, like a wax figure under heat lamps. And for a second I swear I saw the shape beneath, something pale, rigid, structural, bone white. But not bone, framework. The fridge hum warped like a voice in reverse. Even the exit sign bent like it was underwater. My chest locked. I could smell something faint, like overheated plastic mixed with sugar. Then my cousin's voice muffled through the walls. "Babe, can you come cut the cake?" And snap, the smile reattached. Perfect. Instant. He brushed past me, citrus cologne in the air. The back of his hand grazed my arm, just a polite touch. But it burned, sharp needle hot. Like a bee sting, I froze, palms gripping the table, telling myself it was nothing. Light tricks, empty stomach, too much wine. But deep down I knew I'd seen something I wasn't supposed to. I left, quietly. Texted my sister, "Headache, sorry." Slipped out the side door. Outside the air was cool, smelled like rain. I walked fast to my car. My arm tingled where he touched me. By the time I drove home, it wasn't tingling anymore. It was burning. In the mirror, nothing. No rash, no bruise. Just me. But pressing on it felt like pushing on an ember. I thought about calling my sister, but I could already hear her sigh. Don't ruin this for her. So I dropped the phone, took 2 painkillers, crawled into bed. Dreams hit me hard. Smiling piano keys, frosting curdling under a heat lamp. My cousin's voice yelling, "Babe," down a hallway that never ended. And then the pain yanked me awake. Not just pain, agony. My arm felt stuffed with fire, crawling inch by inch toward my shoulder. I stumbled to the bathroom, sweat dripping, head pounding. In the mirror, same reflection, same guy. But inside, something was moving. My phone buzzed on the counter. A picture from my sister. My cousin, glowing, confetti in her hair. Him, smiling at the camera. Always smiling. I pressed my thumb into the burn. The heat flared back, like it was answering me. On the drive, it had already started. Red lights throbbed with me. The radio dragged voices half a beat late. At 3 a.m., searing pain jolted me awake. My arm burned like it was caught in flames. And then this strange sensation, like something was wrong with my face. I stumbled to the bathroom, clutching the sink. And when I looked in the mirror, "Oh, God," I whispered. My cheeks were sagging. The skin was slipping, slow, like it was melting off the bone. And in that instant, I understood. That face in the back room, the mask that sagged and snapped back the moment my cousin called his name. I forced myself to grin. And unbelievably, the melting skin tightened. My face pulled itself back together. Now, I know why he never stopped smiling. And now, neither will I.